everybody, this is Sister Omi, and I am here to do this week's reading for the water signs. So that's Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Hope everyone is doing well and survived the new moon in Pisces. And have a great weekend. So, let's see how this week is starting out. Here we have the Ten of Air. Now look at it like that. Wow, all them dead birds. Wow, they had a rough time. So here, we're looking at regaining your position. It's like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You have triumph. You had a hard fight. So this is about hope. This is about renewal and acceptance. So there's a turnaround here. Because here it's like all your dreams and things that you want or thought about, that all the things just died. So now there's a renewal here. So we're starting this week off with some sense of renewal. So something good is really happening. Even if it's in your mind. You're maybe you're just looking at things differently. Hey, that's the past. This is really about hope and acceptance. Now we have the Hierophant, and I think it's interesting because we had that the Pisces new moon. So it's like time to meditate or regroup or whatever. Because this is really a Hierophant. He's more of the relationship or liaison between man and God, or man and your higher consciousness. So you're able to communicate your ideas in spiritual ways. So this is holy, sacred guidance. So maybe you're seeking someone out to speak with them. A priest, priestess, minister, whatever it is. But this is really about spiritual laws and blessings. So here, you have a sense of renewal. So here is really saying, after all you've been through, you hold this time sacred. And you may be speaking with someone on additional guidance because you more or less came through. This is more or less belief in the spiritual world, a catalyst for moving mountains in the physical world. So you have a renewal, and this is like having a renewed sense of faith right here. So things are turning around, because maybe they weren't like that, so things are turning around for you. Now, we have the Five of Swords, and these I use for the spiritual message. I love this card. Isn't it awesome? I just think it's amazing. I say that for everything. So, well, but nevertheless, this is Five of Swords. You may be the best, and people may look up to you, but gloating about it isn't winning you any friends. People need you, but you need them just as much. Don't let your ego cloud your judgment and make you crazy. Sharing your knowledge and resources does not diminish your power. So even when you think about this, maybe you're even seeing yourself a little differently, how you respond versus gloating. I got this. People always start with I. Because there's a sense of renewal, and you understand. Maybe having a clear understanding of spiritual concepts. So you understand there's, give and take of knowledge. But you don't have to gloat about it. And sharing doesn't diminish your power. Now, the crystal I pulled is the soulmate. And this says twin flame. You yearn to be loved, but does this come from a black hole you need to fill? Black holes can only be filled from the inside by loving yourself, fully integrating different facets of your being. A twin flame means embracing deep intimacy and interdependency between yourself and another at a spiritual and physical level. So basically what this is saying, you don't need anyone else to make you complete. A twin flame is supposed to complement you. It complements your wholeness. So here you got a new sense and you're looking at things from a spiritual perspective. Now, if this is a relationship, maybe you're trying to hold on to somebody and it really wasn't a spiritual connection, or you're seeing it more as a spiritual connection and now you're responding differently. It's okay to share, but you don't have to gloat about it. This is interesting. Wow. We have the mulberry tree. Everything is in nature. That's where you get this the soulmate. Let me just see this. This is the the Earth star. So this is the 6 inches under your feet to be making sure you're fully grounded. And the soul star, going back to what we said, this Pisces moon, getting more in touch, meditating your true self, getting more in touch with yourself. And back to this mulberry tree. 1 second here. I'm just reading it and I'll turn it around. Undermining influences destroy themselves by destroying their host. Good times and good fortune now return due to your insight. So there's a change in perspective here and how you see things or see relationships, see your friends, or even see yourself and how you respond to them. This is you've gained some insight. Now what's interesting, I was like, oh my God, look at this. This is the crown chakra, that point on top of your head that you connect with spirit. It says release. So release any negative thoughts. All these tombstones represent negative thoughts you had about yourself, negative things someone might have said to you and you believed them. You don't have to believe them because you have to be more in tune with yourself. Getting more in tune with yourself. And so now this is about releasing all that stuff, that was said about you. So releasing and stop dwelling on the past, or maybe you have some righteous anger. So there definitely here is a change of consciousness and the ability to see things clearly. So this is about healing. This is your personal responsibility and release the blame. It's time to clear the debris from your mind and let all that stuff go. And since this is the crown chakra, and I think I don't remember, but with this Pisces moon, if we're going to take time for meditation and getting in touch with your higher self or your spiritual self, it's definitely good not to be eating a lot of processed foods, maybe intermittent fasting, but making sure you're drinking a lot of good clean water. Now, this is so amazing. Now we got the heart chakra. It's time to just get out there and play. Hey, I'm thinking like water signs, but I think of Pisces, the 2 fishes. Get out and play. Have some fun. Life is too short. You have to bring a little more play into your life. Maybe with that air, you got the 10 of air and that 5 of swords, all that air. You're too much in your head. Life is too short. Or maybe certain things in life may be getting you down lately, but the worry from day to day, it's become too intense and serious, and you forget just how to play and how to enjoy life. Like, go to the beach, go to the park. Play is a good way to cleanse your mind, which you need to release all that stuff. So go play It's a good, like I said, cleanse your mind, body, and spirit. And it's a way of healing some stale energies. And this is the heart chakra, opening up your heart. Open up your heart. Eat some vegetables. I remember my grandfather used to say that. Did you eat your vegetables, girl? But nevertheless, eat some. It's a good time, because next week at the full moon we come into the spring. I think that's next Wednesday. So in a way, between now and then, it would be good, like eating maybe some raw vegetables and a lot of clean water. This will help prepare you. And it's a mild detox. Don't eat any processed foods. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to, I said maybe intermittent fasting, but maybe depending on your eating habits, maybe you should institute more vegetables into your diet and drinking more water, because that's a sense of cleansing also. So this is good. So you're getting a new start. It's like a spiritual awakening. And if you go with that, sharing is good. It's all good, And Spirit wants you to, realize, a lot of people look up to you, or people may look up to you, but gloating about it is not winning you any friends. So it's okay to share. But maybe that's what this is, the soulmate here, and having this insight. Or do you gloat because of all these things people said, like you fat, you stupid, people say stuff, and you don't hold stuff. People hold stuff from when they were children, and kids are cruel, but you can't hold on to that. So let all that stuff go. Let it go, be free, go play, have some fun. All right, you guys, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. This is Sister Omi. Peace.